Hi friends, this is the Miss Wolfie from our half-acre homestead, and it's January and I'm getting itchy to change stuff around. This is my bay window. I've got some stained glass panels and some plants and my little stained glass lamp right there. But I want, see this lamp, when it turns on, it's kind of nice, but I want something higher up that, you know, how we can see from the road when he's pulling in at night. So I have a project. Well, I'm going to make another swag lamp out of another swag lamp. I'm repurposing some swag lamps. Let's just do it. Okay, so this is my other lamp that I did a long time ago. And this is a lampshade that my friend Nancy brought me. And it's all stained glass, and of course it's dusty. But what I want to do is I want to make this into a swag lamp with a light switch on the cord. And I'm going to reuse this cord and chain because they're both new, or fairly new. And I'm going to rewire this so that we can hang it, and so that we can have a light switch on the wire so that it can be turned on and off easily instead of me reaching up into the window well. Let's get started. I'm just going to cut this light fixture right off. Right now I have to try and get this friggin' wire out of here. Here for the moment. There we go. All right, now, I'll very carefully move you over there. And now, we are going to take apart Buddy-O here. And we're going to cut this wire right off again. I need that chain. Oh, okay, I don't. I could just put that, yeah.
Will that thread onto that? Probably will.
Probably, they're usually pretty standard.
It will,
yeah.
so you can just run your...
Okay, so we have this switch. We don't need it.
You can still use the thing, just leave it, make sure it's on.
Okay, I have to rewire this whole thing. Now, I wired this puppy myself, so it would help if I took the bulb off. I'm not going to use that bulb anyway. There we go. Always make sure you have your cardboard insulator. Don't throw it away thinking it's less than. Oh, I was tightening. This has a reverse on it. Okay, take you off of there. There we go. Okay, so let's get rid of you. And now, this is the other end of our cord. Don't lose your screws or anything like that. We are going to flip you over very, very gently, because we know there's a couple of weak spots. This has to go. Watch me get this all done and I break the damn thing. Okay. Okay, so this has to go down through here. All right, so I have this pulled out about 3.5 inches. And then, is that threaded? So I don't see why this threaded one can't go. Oh, look at that. I can take this one off. And let me see, just let me see if this will fit. It will. Look at that. Okay, so I'm going to put these washers on here. And we will, you might want to get a little bit closer here. Now, I don't need this threaded rod because this has the threaded rod right on it. So we're just gonna screw that threaded, this onto that threaded rod. If it'll let me, they should all be a standard size. All right, we're gonna screw that right on there, like that. And we're gonna pull this out a little bit farther. And all right, so we have our 2 pieces of wire. And all we need now is to wrap one side around this screw. Alrighty, now yes, folks, that's my husband making noise in the background. All right, so now this has a toggle switch on it if we need. But before I go any further, I'm going to ask Papa to plug this in so I can test the switch and make sure I've wired it up right. So just plug the end of this cord into that power bar over there, dear. All right, it works. Unplug her. Bob's your uncle. Our light is in place, all snapped in and ready to go. And now I'm going to take that bit of clear silicone, and this won't necessarily do any good, except it will hopefully hold, give that glass just a little bit of stability along that joint. And no one's really going to see it. Now I'm going to flip this over gently. And yeah, it's crooked. Because of the way this falls, it's crooked, but it should hang okay, and I'm not really worried about it being crooked. So now, let's anchor down our chain so that Papa can hang it up. Oh, and I have to put a switch on it, don't I? I am going to put the switch right about here. And we know this isn't plugged in. So I'm just going to now cut this in half. Open this switch up. It's really quite simple. Howie, how do I do this? Here's one end and here's the plug end.
You weren't supposed to cut both pieces.
What do you mean both pieces?
Would go to here. This one goes straight through. All you're doing is disconnecting the one side. So now you have to connect these two, which I would do inside the switch.
No, it goes like this. It goes like down and around here like this.
Yeah, I know, but you've already cut this. You weren't supposed to cut one of them. You're only supposed to cut one of them.
Well, now I have a shorter cord. A much shorter cord.
Well, now you're going to have to
Splice these back together.
figure out which side is which, because one will have a little white line on it or something. I can't see.
Let me see.
Should anyway, but if it doesn't.
This one has white writing on this side.
Okay, so find the white writing on this side.
And splice them back together.
Put those together, nice and neat.
And leave one.
And then you leave this one cut. Put your joint inside here if you can, so keep it really small.
Okay.
You tuck your joint back in there, and
Yeah.
then you put this one to here, that one.
All right, I'm gonna get. It's been a while since I've done one of these switches, so I just kind of went.
Find each side.
All right. It's party time, splicing time.
So the
Okay.
white lines go. And
Yeah.
then
Now you can't see it, folks, but there's white writing on one side of the split on the cord, and that's the side you have to match up with the other one, which is this one. These two have to go together. So now we're gonna have to, repair my mistake. my switch works. There we go. Now, I need the green light from over the door outside. Oh, I forgot to put that little screw back in there.
Wood. Careful, babies.
Okay. Next up, we're going to hang it up. Ta-da! So there's my little light, and there is my hanging light, and I think that's going to look really nice coming in the driveway at night. And we changed the green light to a compact fluorescent that's in a plastic thing, and it's a much softer light. Isn't that awesome? This is the Miss Wolfie from our half-acre homestead saying, yeah, I think we're going to move some of these window panes around, or these stained glass panes around. And I just love this window. And I love stained glass. Good job, me. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how Bev does it. Take care. God bless.